Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
Plus Brandy off to the side.
Hello.
Yes, and we are pleased to be streaming Road 96 for Xbox. Yeah, I really got to miss the camera it's leaning over. Anyway, Road 96 for Xbox. It's also available on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. So it's on like everything.
Awesome.
And it sells for $20. Oh, it's also on Xbox Game Pass. So if you don't win a copy tonight, but you have an Xbox, just play it on Game Pass, why don't you? Alright, let's look at these settings real quick. We got a computer-style cursor, you know, that's not so great. But are you squeezing in one last vacation, Mongbox, or what are you doing over there?
My car's still there.
Nothing's on a target, tech guy.
So, you're one of us, aren't you? Mind if I ask you a few questions?
So we're starting out with a cinematic introduction here.
You usually...
She's asking me questions.
Sorry.
What do I pick, Tyler? Do I travel by myself, with friends, or family?
I don't know.
Well, we'll go with the truth then, which is with family.
Well, if that's your idea of fun.
Yeah, why not?
Kidding.
I like when games
So,
ask about
next
your
question.
real-life personality.
When you're traveling, do you follow the itinerary, or are you more spontaneous?
Okay. What are we going to be, spontaneous or organized?
Organized.
Tyler wants organization.
Okay.
Good to know. And what about politics?
I think you're more
Ooh,
spontaneous.
politics.
If you disagreed with our country's government.
What would I do if I disagree with the government, Tyler? Rebel as much as I can, vote to make changes, consider living abroad, that sounds like Human Brian, or nothing. That's the Tyler way, I believe.
You
Whine
would...
about it on Twitch. Where's that answer?
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. That's so bad.
Sure.
You would vote to make a change and then be very vocal about it.
Good to see you, Famicor.
Is it
Yeah,
weird that
well-
we know how to answer these questions for him?
That's funny. Oh, she's heading back from Long Island and Gettysburg. Were you doing some recreation stuff, Mongbox? I know you like to dress up in Civil War clothes.
Gettysburg was amazing. If you ever get a chance, go.
Do you think she dressed as Lincoln?
I doubt it.
Let's reenact the Gettysburg Address. And just somebody gets up there and they're Lincoln and everybody else is the audience. All right. Anyway, what should we pick, Tyler? Vote to make changes or rebel?
Vote to make changes.
All right. Yeah, we're going to use the system.
Right
We're
on.
going to work it.
Oh, one last question. When you watch a movie, you do so to...
I want to visit Finland.
I don't know, Human Brian. Finland sounds a bit fishy. Okay. Do I like to have a laugh, feel something, learn, discover, escape reality, experience fear, or solve a mystery?
Dang, it's got a lot of questions.
I'm sure it was a really cool trip, Mongbox. Yay, Perfect Zero's here. We're glad to see you, Tom. Missed
Hey,
you.
Tom.
And Bob Jones, hello. Sorry, I haven't said hi to several of you, but Tyler will, so don't worry. Okay.
Hey guys.
Do we go with have a laugh or something different?
Yeah, have a laugh is good.
But you might
Everyone
also
likes a
watch
laugh.
movie too.
I like to have a sleep.
Oh man, that would be nice.
Sleeping
Okay, do I
is
want to...
nice
Uh-oh.
when it happens.
I missed the question. What was the question here? It's the same options. Is it what
Maybe
I
you
don't
have to
like?
put them in order or something.
Oh gosh. Learn and discover. We'll go with that.
Thanks.
I hope she wasn't saying what do you hate to do. I picked
I guess
learn.
you're like the other runaway teens, trying to flee Petria. It's really dangerous to cross the border.
You
You
love
have
to
to be
learn.
careful with
You
the
like
people
to
you meet
Uh-oh.
on
We're
the
trying to
road.
flee a fictional country.
Don't go fainting on me.
Thank you, Bob
Each
Jones.
decision could shape your destiny and Petria's too. Okay. I
Good old
guess it's time
Petria.
for you to hit the road.
Isn't that the
Hope
country
you're
that's
ready.
ruled by Dr. Doom? That's... Oh, Latvia. Thank you, Tech. I know. I went to Latvia. That's a real-life place, and it's beautiful. But no, you're thinking of Latveria. Okay, now what happens? Press any button. Yeah. Well, escaping from Latveria, that would be an interesting game, wouldn't it? So we got a reporter. Tyler, didn't you date a reporter once?
Yeah, her name was April.
Last name O'Neill?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
She's
Shaq's,
famous, you know.
Shaq's granddaughter. Daughter, I don't know.
Is that
Daughter
so?
would be more age appropriate.
Perhaps so. I don't know. Maybe he started real early. There's a kid playing an arcade machine there. Fake looking. Oh no, there's guys with guns bursting in. Give us all your Dern money. Does anyone say Dern?
Say Dern.
No, I mean that idea is too clever, heaven smile.
Darn.
Because they don't want to do indie level games in the Marvel universe. They want to do the big old games, or games like Marvel Puzzle Quest, which is a small scale game, but pretty mainstream in appeal. Storytelling reminds me a little bit of Borderlands, maybe? I don't know. But it's like, it's zooming around and real fast.
Borderlands is one of my favorite franchises.
Those are good. You gotta speak up a little, though. People won't be able to hear you.
Okay.
Loading maps. Press any button. We're doing this, Tyler.
Alright, let's do it.
We gotta figure out
Is
how
this like,
the game...
is this like Oregon Trail?
It could be. Did you say Oregon or Oregon? If it's like Oregon Trail, there will be zombies.
Oregon Trail. That's like Origins. Oregon.
I gotta fix the leaning over thing. We want you to... That's a little better. Alright. Hey, look at this. I'm on foot. Tyler, is this a walking simulator?
It sure seems to be going that direction.
But I can hold right trigger to run, although it's not going any faster than... Okay, it's going ever so insultingly slightly faster.
That was fun.
But they want you to stay off the road, apparently. There's an invisible wall. Yeah, I don't think that's right, Heaven Smile. Heaven Smile, for some reason, is picking on Stray. I don't understand.
That was Royal Bob picking on Stray.
Royal Bob said it was all buggy, and yet nobody else has had any bugs.
Maybe he's trying to break the game.
Could be. He just seems to have bad luck with things sometimes. Not necessarily the mainstream experience that you and I would have, Tyler.
Hey, you gotta
I'm
be an
approaching.
outlier.
Yes, I think so. Oh, Thyrania, you've actually... She 100%ed this earlier today. Thyrania, we should have had you on mic.
Nice.
Okay, I met a cop lady. Is everything okay, or that's karma for you? We want to be nice, don't we, Tyler? I'm just going to say the model for this lady is not very attractive. Maybe she's a dwarf,
looking.
I guess? Yeah, like the proportions are just wrong. But anyway.
It reminds me of the people in Totally Reliable Delivery Service.
What are you doing out here?
But that game's supposed to look fake. She's a good cop. Out for a walk, car trouble, I can help. Trying to make it across. Well, you want to do trying to make it across, Tyler?
So it is like the Oregon Trail.
Maybe so, but what do you want to pick?
You died of dysentery.
I don't know. None of them are very interesting.
Well, let's trying to make it across is the truth. So we'll go with the truth. When in doubt, Tyler.
I can't believe you just told me that.
Stick with the truth.
No.
Come here.
Oh no, she's gonna cuff me. I don't
Walking
understand.
down the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, for trying to cross the border.
Oh, well, why'd you tell her the truth? I forgot that's what we were trying to do.
You didn't tell me not to. Oh no, I got arrested.
Game over.
It's too close to home.
Fail.
2 to Central, got a flatten. Oh god.
You're good.
Do you copy?
Fanny, you're letting me down here.
Great. Now the
I didn't
radio
let
is
you
over.
down.
Oh look, I can see photos. She's a mom. Yes, this does bring some high school flashbacks back to me. So what do I do?
You were a mom in high school? What a thing.
Exactly, and steal. I can steal something. Let's get it. Collectible found. Ultimatum.
Steal her
Rotate-
phone number because of how hot she is.
Oh god. This cassette is actually really good looking though. It's very well rendered. This game is optimized for Series S and X, so even though the models are not so great, it looks like occasionally they show off a bit. Okay, but what do I do now? I don't see what else to mess with.
You have $7. You really can.
Oh, here we go. I'm not in handcuffs, or where are you taking me, Tyler?
Where are you taking me?
Alright. Let's find out the truth.
Dot, dot, dot. No, just do dot, dot, dot.
Thankful you're not in cuffs.
Be thankful. It feels that way, doesn't it, Famicor? I thought we were going to get a bad ending right away or something. I can help you with that, or you're doing it wrong. Let's try to be helpful.
Quiet, kid.
Really, I can help you.
Fine.
You're being way too nice to the cop. What a
Irenia said she was
bootlicker
nice.
you are.
Especially after she, arrested you. I'm just going to put that out there.
Well, she didn't cuff me, though, and now she's letting me out. So it's only a matter of time until I achieve freedom. State and...
Till I achieve freedom.
I'm kinda a tire expert. Actually, this grammar. Kinda a tire expert. My mom taught me a trick, or we could call it tow truck. No early game over allowed, she says. And also, Thyrenia says that those cassettes are playable somehow. Do we want to be a tire expert, Tyler? That was a yes. Did you forget to turn your mic back on? Tyler.
No, I'm here. You're not hearing me?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't hearing you.
I just laughed and said, "What's a tire expert?" You work at Walmart in the tire division?
You know what, Tyler? I'm tired of you asking that question.
Oh yeah, roll the tire down the road. That's what an expert would do.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Hey, run away now. Punch her and run away.
Uh-oh.
Punch her and
Well,
run
look,
away.
put on a spare tire as an option, but you can't pick it. And
Oh,
I
go
can't...
grab this spare... Oh, you can't move?
No, I can't move for some reason.
Oh.
Oh, wait, there it is. Grab spare tire. Okay. Nicely rendered.
A backup wheel?
Yes. The tire is completely flat. Okay, let's do it. Let's put it on. So, I mean, there's a decent amount of interactivity, don't you think?
Yeah.
She's making me grab the pump. Tyler, I heard that you had a pump that was quite similar to this, but I probably shouldn't go into details about that.
Seriously, it's not mine.
Oh, my bad.
That sort of thing's not my bag.
Yeah, wasn't that from Austin Powers? Beautiful pump.
You know,
Hey, Simius, good to see you.
Hey, Simius.
Look at that, I'm pumping it. Man, this game is more erotic than expected.
Get it pumped into the green.
Lordy. Okay. Yeah, but now what? What do I do after that?
You're so good at video games. Pump it into the red, make the tire explode.
And I got...
Yeah!
That's probably not a good idea. You think it would actually let me do that?
Cool.
No.
I gotta stop her. Oh, crap. Okay, let's pump it back up, and then we have to try to apply the stopper somehow.
With
Put on
your
stopper.
teeth.
Quick. Nope, nope. Come on. The thing is, it deflates pretty quickly. There we go. I got it.
thanks a lot, kid. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I didn't want to blow it, Jesus Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's raining. Great.
Just like
It was raining here in Texas today.
Yeah.
follow me.
I went out to throw away some trash and get the mail today, and I had to take an umbrella. So how about that?
Fancy. You and your
Oh my
fancy umbrellas.
Yep, I mean, I do have a nice umbrella. Last year I gave all my relatives an umbrella for Christmas. My mom, my son and sister, Brandy,
Oh
of course.
boy, I bet everyone loved that, getting an umbrella.
Well, they're nice umbrellas, though. They're not just like
They
the
were
plain
nice.
Walmart ones. They're from
Yeah.
this place that makes good ones online, you know? Any thoughts on the election? Do you patrol here often or get along with other cops? What's it going to be, T-Dog?
Middle one. Trying to pick her up.
Okay.
Hey baby, patrol here often.
Including road 96.
Trying to add to your...
Hey Fanny.
Oh my gosh. Can I ask what kind of case? Or are there a lot of cops on 96? We should ask what kind, right?
Yeah, it has a little symbol next to it.
Yeah, I wonder what that means.
You can, but I can't tell you.
This choice has an impact. Bad day, huh? Something wrong, or you're a strange cop?
It's basically just telling you that like 99% of the choices don't have any impact.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just telling you that's an actual crossroad, you know? Yeah, always, I agree, Famicor. It's good to have. Something wrong?
You could say that, yeah. You could definitely say that.
I mean, I'm intrigued. Want to talk about it? Of course.
That's all right.
She looks
No
sad.
offense.
She doesn't like me just because I'm trying to get out. Just because I'm a kid, or it could help you know. What do you think?
I'm a kid.
Good luck,
Take it
everybody.
easy, kid. Fine. I'll
Hey,
tell
she's
you.
going to tell me.
It's
Nice.
just that my son, my adopted son,
Aww.
Oh no, her son. God, do you know, Tyler, I haven't seen my daughter in over a year. I'm really sorry. Oh, can I ask why? So, that's pretty rough.
What's up?
kind of story. Yeah, it hits close to home.
Hard to be a Twitch streamer's daughter.
Must have been, huh? I'm really sorry. Can I ask why, or hard to be a cop's son? I guess you
Bottom
would suggest bottom one. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it can be, but that's not why.
Uh oh. What's happening? There's no Steam copy.
I knew something that he didn't,
Oh hey, yellow Lego guy.
and when I told him, he got upset.
What was the secret, or secrets are dangerous? What was the secret, right? We want to know. Yeah.
I told him who his biological parents were.
Whose biological parents
Or as
were?
much as I know about them.
Her eyes are
anyway.
kind of red, I guess, because she's been crying. And who were they?
Dangerous people, kid.
Wow.
Very.
Yeah, but before that,
Agnes.
you said it was for Steam, Icky, on the one before.
Make up your mind, Icky.
I thought it was only Xbox tonight.
Uh-oh.
They were.
Yeah, but we have two... Later, we have 2 Steam prizes for round 2 and 3.
Oh,
Just different
gotcha.
games. Sorry, you took it so hard. Who are the brigades? Whoa, have you... I guess we want to know that. By the way, guys...
No problem, Icky.
Responsible for the attack.
Tyler, we kept trying to give away Broken Age. You know, we had a copy of Broken Age. We tried like 3 or 4 weeks in a row and nobody would enter for it.
Is that the adventure game or the...
Yeah, Double Fine Adventure game.
Yeah.
It's a good game, but I guess what few Steam viewers we have already own it, huh?
Well, I mean, it's
Get it?
probably been in like 200 million bundles by now.
Probably. I mean, that's where we get the codes, right? People get bundles and then they donate to
Yeah.
us. How can I ask how you adopted him?
You know about the attack in
Oh my goodness!
Actually,
Just get in the car.
I know.
I thought the tire was fixed.
What if we get hit by lightning? No,
You're
I
not
do
under a
not know about
tree.
the attack.
That day,
You probably have rubber soled shoes on.
The brigades triggered an explosion that killed hundreds of people.
that's the day I met my son.
Tossed up
Wow.
sciencing.
Good luck, guys. You were there that day?
Yeah. I was
Broken Age 2 is already made. I thought.
to protect Tyrak at the wall's opening ceremony.
Really? It hasn't come out. No, I don't think it's come out. What
Oh.
happened?
Everything was going fine until it wasn't.
Yeah, I do not know why we're standing out in the rain.
Before it crashed into the mountain.
So you can have a heart-to-heart with her about her son.
Next thing I knew, rocks were falling on the crowd.
Dang.
It was awful.
The truck crashed into some rocks on a mountain.
You have no idea. The
I thought there was
screams,
going to be some driving in this, Tyler, but it may just be all adventure.
terrible. At some point,
It is called
I looked
Road
down.
96, so maybe,
Yeah.
It was my son.
maybe, I don't know,
Silent,
A little bit of road
covered in
later.
dust,
maybe a little road.
looking up at me.
So, Tyler, what have you been up to
Maybe
today?
I shouldn't have.
I've been picking up around my house and
I
getting some of my collectibles reorganized and
just
put into
didn't
spreadsheets,
feel
and
I had to.
yeah, that's about it. Brought some
Why-
stuff to the post office for eBay,
Ooh.
just stupid stuff.
I looked in the papers.
Why are you putting them in spreadsheets? Just because there's too many to remember?
Right, like for certain lines that there's no good like online collectibles list or checklist or anything,
Oh, gotcha.
like some of my kid robot figures.
Tech Guy is impressed by your productivity.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually impressed by my own productivity today.
Yo, Vlad, my productivity could use some improvement. Let's hope that tomorrow is better. Where do you think his parents are? Let's ask that.
I made Geo cupcakes with my daughter. So
Yeah, she made cupcakes with these decorations that look like geodes on top. You know, the rock things.
Nice. I want some cupcakes.
you're more than welcome. Come on.
Did you use cream cheese frosting?
Oh, gross.
I did not actually.
Good.
It came
That's-
with just a.
That's the worst
buttercream.
frosting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks, kid.
Ruin any sort of cake or cupcake with cream cheese frosting.
Fully agreed.
We're finally on the same side of an argument or of a topic.
That's true. We'll try not to mention fruit. Hey, Vlad. Platinum. I saw Vlad earlier. I was watching I'm an Idiot stream. What is it?
Turn around and go home. Okay?
She doesn't want me to run away. So this game has multiple endings. Uh-oh.
It's probably.
Is she gonna take off? Don't leave me, lady. She just took off and left me behind.
She's sad about her son. She's got to go fix it.
I know, but she could at least drop me off or something. What's that thing?
Well, you
So-
were walking when
Look,
she got you, so.
She left the... What do you call this thing? What do you call
What?
this thing?
I can't see that. Oh, it's a jack.
Yeah, she left the car jack.
That's the car jack.
You'll need that again in the future, lady. What if you have another breakdown? So we can try to hitchhike, we can wait for a bus, or continue walking forward. I only have 7, so I should probably hitchhike, huh?
Wonder how much the bus costs.
What did I say I was, Shitsu?
$7.
Yeah, and I only have 7, so it's not a
Hitchhike.
great... Yeah,
You'll get
let's do
murdered,
it.
and then the game will be over.
Oh no.
Although hitchhikers are usually murderers, not murderees. So maybe you're gonna murder someone.
Well, back in the day, hitchhiking was a normal way to get around.
I was going to say...
Yeah, only like 50 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
I
I'm betting that a lot of them aren't. It's just like... I don't know. It's weird.
What could be the... I wonder what changed in our society. Is it because some hitchhikers killed the people who gave them rides? Whoa, what's happening?
No.
Look, I'm in the sidecar of a motorcycle now, Tyler.
I think it's the same thing about
Didn't see that
kids in
coming.
helmets.
Fancy.
Just people wanting to be safer.
Probably the rise of the news. Where, like, you hear stories, but back then you didn't hear stories, you didn't think about all the bad things that could happen to you.
You're probably right, because particularly for women, like, there's such a risk of being raped and killed when
Yeah, that's
given
true.
random rides. But yeah, it's a little bit of a shame, because it's kind of a nice idea to imagine just
Yeah.
grabbing rides around the country or whatever. This looks really nice. The colors are pretty. Supposedly this game has a licensed soundtrack. I can't quite hear it well enough to tell what song's playing or anything. But I hope it doesn't get our video flagged. Wasn't Kemper in the early 70s? What's Kemper, Simius?
Co-ed killer.
Oh, I should be... Thanks for the ride. This bike is so cool, or we're going fast now. Oh, these are the people who gave me a ride. They're terrorists.
Oh, yay.
Look like it.
Why would they give
If I
you
met
a ride if they were
Sonia, I don't
terrorists?
know.
You met Stan and Mitch. Just two dudes out riding a motorcycle together.
They look like supervillains.
Couple of certified bachelors.
Oh my gosh. That's true. They're just waiting for a woman to come along and sweep them off their feet.
Maybe not a woman.
Hey, I'm an idiot. Is Kemper the one that he talks to in the prison a lot and he gives him a lot of tips? That actor's pretty good.
In what?
Yeah, Manhunter.
Oh. You know, I haven't seen Manhunter.
It's alright.
Good.
Isn't
Kind of
that
slow.
That's the prequel to Silence of the Lambs? No, that's Red Dragon.
That's Red Dragon.
I don't know which one's which. You're talking about one of those, right?
Now
Oh,
I watch
Manhunter's
Hannibal again.
Manhunter's just about FBI and serial killer.
Oh, okay. Is it a TV
Stuff.
show?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Alright, gotcha. Huh. Yeah, there should be... Well, I'm the one who hitchhiked, although I apparently didn't show very good judgment.
See, you're being judgy just because these guys have masks with weird teeth and noses on them. And I guess they do have spikes on their shoulders and ammo across their chest on the one
Yeah.
in the front.
He's got a bandolier.
That dude, I don't think he may have nightmares. With the
Probably rebels, like they're rebelling against the government that you hate in Petria or whatever, Pretoria.
without a
I'm guessing so.
cause.
Pretoria, isn't that the country that Peter had when he seceded in Family Guy?
Yep. That's
What's
a good
wrong with the
episode.
sidecar? Okay. Got any survival tips? Know how I can cross the border? Let's ask that one.
Mitch and I never do that. Petria's been good
You almost
to
got
us.
arrested
Oh,
for
they like
going
Petria.
across the border, and you're still trying to go across the border.
Smugglers can help.
Maybe you have.
Oh, look, here we have a story. Hope to see Flores win before I cross. That's the same symbol I saw before, right? Should I keep picking things that go with that? Probably, right?
Such a Flores fan.
Yeah, I'm right out there. I don't know, leaving flyers on cars or cold calling people or whatever. Sure the sidecar's safe? Oh god. Lean into the turns?
Gameplay, let's avoid that at all costs.
Oh god. Oh no, I lean the wrong way. I'm just gonna constantly lean left. How about that?
It's another left turn. It's another left turn.
Yeah, please no more leaning into turns business.
Fall out of the car, or fall out of the side cart.
Tyler, oh god. Crap. Come on, let's advance the story. That was great. That was awful. Oh, I'm a girl? Let's do this, or no freaking way. We want to do it, don't we, Tyler?
Yep.
I'm going to climb right on the strange man's lap.
More gameplay.
Wow.
Climb.
Don't worry, they're certified bachelors. They're okay.
Oh, I got behind him rather than in front of him.
Oh.
This is so amazing, or I don't want to die.
One of those
I don't wanna
motorcycles
die.
that has room for 3 people.
It is a big, like a Harley type motorcycle or whatever.
Hopper.
Oh great, now I have to ride in the sidecar again. I just got out of it. Sidecar, oh god!
Why do you keep changing, like, in the middle of your...
Yeah, what happened to being an adventure game? You're making me feel less dangerous.
Why are you controlling, like, the sidecar?
Dude, they just
Don't think
ran into an
that's how
18-wheeler.
That's how motorcycles work.
Yeah.
Well, don't hit the truck. Oh, yeah.
Did we not just run smack into that car? Tyler, did you hear about that traveling nurse in California who killed 6 people in a wreck?
No.
Oh, man. It was bad. She was going like 90. Like, she was just driving insanely, and she crashed into multiple cars, and, you know, it was super bad.
She's a traveling nurse?
Yeah.
And it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, like, she has a history of driving unsafely, and perhaps
Wow.
mental problems. Yeah, it's insane. I'm gonna die, and I really don't like this segment.
It would just give me...
I heard about Anne Heche.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she escaped with minor injuries. Yeah, she survived, but not the pregnant lady and all those other people.
No,
course, that's a
Anne
real
Heche
downer.
died.
Oh, Anne Heche, sorry. Sorry, yeah, poor Anne Heche. I did, yeah.
Did she do it to herself?
I don't know.
Did she do it to herself?
Yeah, well,
Apparently
she was,
there's
like,
a video going around.
She was driving drunk or on drugs or something.
Anne
Oh.
Heche was?
No. Okay, different people are talking about two
Yeah,
different
I'm
things. Like in
so
chat, it's
confused right
confusing
now.
me. Sperry says she was going right for those cars, the crazy lady. And Hesh was on cocaine. Wow. So she was hot. That makes it less sad, I guess. She was skinny and wore a hat. He was fat and didn't have hair. Was he skinny or... Man, I don't know which one I'm
The
picking.
only thing I know is is Ellen dropped her for Portia Rossi. That's the only
Okay,
thing I
Dark
know
Six
about
is
her.
talking about the nurse. He saw the video and it was bad. And yeah, she had a ton of other accidents. So why did she even still have a driver's license? My fault?
Why does my dad have a driver's license, okay? And I'm just going to say that.
Well, you don't need a driver's license to drive. The car still starts.
No, my dad's not going to be driving anytime soon.
They're ditching me. Oh, Stan and Mitch, I miss you.
There'd be another report.
But look, I got real close to the border. I'm only 147 miles away now. We traveled a ton.
Is it like...
It's really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can't
So is
move
your-
that fast in Oregon Trail.
No, they didn't have motorcycles back then. Oh no, what's going on with my life?
But he can still die of dysentery.
Smells like
Teen
teen
Spirit?
spirit. That's what it said.
Wow.
So Tyler, have you watched anything this week?
Watched some of those episodes of that show we were talking about, Sandman.
Which
But
one?
I've still only have seen episodes 1 through 5.
That's not enough. You need to watch 6.
And then I watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy. That was real high quality stuff. And I watched, I don't remember.
Why Grey's Anatomy?
I love Sandman.
It was just on when I was over at a friend's.
You're gonna
Oh,
vote,
okay.
right?
Yeah, so What were your early impressions of Sandman then, Tyler?
Pretty good. I like it.
I love it.
Okay, good. You know,
Nice.
That's
What do you think?
impressive.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I think my daughter's gonna let me read her the graphic novel.
Yeah, I was impressed that she liked it.
Love it.
That's Mr. Bottles. Don't be fooled.
So, Tyler, what do you think of the lead guy, Tom Sturridge?
He's alright. He's naked a lot in the first episode.
Achievement, yo! Yes, but you can't see anything, of course. With cat. Later in the series, there is a sex scene, and you also can't see anything, because it's Netflix.
Sometimes
Yeah.
Netflix shows boobs.
Really?
I was.
You know,
Oh.
I don't know when I've seen it seen any nudity in a Netflix original, but you know, like, I mean, the Netflix originals I watched were like the wannabe Marvel shows and stuff, and those shows weren't going to do it.
Right?
It's just like. I was wondering why they gave it a mature rating, because I was like, you know.
Well, you do remember episode 5, right? The 24-hour diner.
Oh, well, yeah, but.
That'll get you a mature rating. That was a horror episode. Tyler, what'd you think
That's
of
true.
that one, the diner episode?
It was entertaining, but it was real weird.
Oh, it's weird in the comic, too.
Yeah, do you know they actually kind of humanized the bad guy in that episode?
Mm-hmm.
In the comic, you don't really understand his motivations or anything,
At all.
and he looks kind of zombie-like. He doesn't even look like a regular person.
David Thewlis is amazing.
Yeah, David Thewlis, he's a great actor. Just don't cast him in a Wonder Woman movie, and you're all set with him.
Don't let him be the God of War.
Look,
He was
just give me
great
the money and
as
I'll roll
Professor
for the
Lupin.
cops.
A guy got stabbed here 2 days ago, and they never paid.
All right, I'm advancing a little
Cops aren't
bit.
gonna show for
So
days.
you look forward to watching more, but I guess you're at your friend's mercy or something?
Yeah, I don't have Netflix. So
Why
I
aren't you
can't really
sharing an
watch it.
account?
I don't have anyone to give it to me.
What about the person you're talking about? Not close enough to him?
No. And they just have the free T-Mobile one, which is only one streaming screen at a time.
Oh, gotcha. 4166. Do I need to know that for something?
And it's in standard def, so it's really rough looking.
Oh, geez. That's how you watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to...
I'm not like a video file though.
Yeah, but
You know what
I mean,
happens when Paul has to watch something in SD? He shrivels up inside.
Yeah, his eyes bleed and he
Yeah.
cries and yeah.
Mhm, for days.
Do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, clearly it must have lessened the impact somewhat. Is everything okay, or what's going on in here?
You know, because
Another
it's
achievement,
just
yeah.
not a good story without that, you know, HD.
No, there's a lot of visual detail in this particular show. I could see missing out on some of it if it was too rough looking. She didn't do it.
Who the hell are you, kid?
Some kind of teen
Some kind
superhero?
of teen
Yes, I am.
superhero?
Good to see you, Alejandro.
Hey,
You should hop on mic with us sometime. Yeah, I'm Mrs. Teen.
You teens. I don't need the hassle. I'm out of here.
Yeah, just leave her alone, you jerk.
You didn't have to do that, you know.
I made friends with
I was
Zoe.
handling it.
she looks cool.
I've met worse.
I'm gonna play my trombone on top of my trailer.
Doesn't it? I mean, if you had a trombone, wouldn't you do so?
Is the best.
Probably. And if I had a trailer.
Yeah, you do need to have both.
Yeah.
Love crapping trailers.
Oh man, it's the worst.
She doesn't
really.
like it. So I guess she's supposed to be my age.
Icky says Sense8 has nudity.
There's some cardboard around here.
Oh,
You're dancing
I did hear
balls.
that there was a lot of banging in that show, but I
What
never
is
watched
it?
it. Sense8, but it's by
don't know
either
that.
one or both of the Wachowskis, and I don't really like them very much. So
What is Sense 8?
it's a show on Netflix. They made 2 seasons of it, then Netflix canceled it. I think they let them do a wrap-up movie. Did they?
No
Somebody in
idea.
the
I
audience
haven't
will
watched
know.
any of it. Icky probably knows.
Really
I have
competitive
no
about
idea
it. You'll know when you meet
what
him.
anybody's talking about. But that's great.
I mean, you should. If you have a trombone, you've got to at least get into
Yeah,
a few
see you
misadventures.
around, I guess. Hey, don't become roadkill out there.
I think
okay?
I'm due to step away from those for a while.
I do
though.
like the lung capacity.
Oh, that it would help with that? Sure it would, wouldn't it?
Knock.
Yeah, I mean, I knocked and they said no, so that was it.
How
No!
rude.
Brandy, was there anything else you wanted to say about Sandman?
Just that I love it. Neil Gaiman is awesome.
He's our favorite author, isn't he?
And
Or he's my
hopefully
favorite.
next time we have tickets to go see him, I don't get COVID.
Yep, that sucked.
It really sucks.
Oh, look, there's a place with a code. There was a code over there. I should go hack into it, right?
4166 or something. I don't remember what.
Yeah, it was 41 something. Maybe 4146?
I think it was 4166.
You look lost.
What if you're wrong? That's because
What
I
if
am.
Irene-
Irenia
he's
says it's
right.
4166.
Rent a trailer.
Thank
Go
you.
up the stairs to my right.
What happens if he's
See?
right?
Trust Irenia, but not me.
Yeah, but you sounded really unsure.
He sounded very
Bill.
sure.
4, 1. Let's see what it does. How long is this game, Thyrenia? That's a good thing to know.
Or 166 hours.
Geez, that's a lot of hours.
It is.
It could be minutes.
It's a lot of minutes.
I could open a drawer, but there's nothing in there. Well, I meant, like, what if it's 41 minutes? Oh, I can steal money. I shouldn't do that, right?
No, stealing is bad.
Yeah, man, I don't feel like stealing right now.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
I
Take it.
can't,
You only have
Tyler.
You only have $7. You
I
need it
do.
more than whoever else's it is.
But they'll get accusatory. You really think I should?
I hope you fail the game because you're broke.
I would rather be broke and just. How about that?
That's dumb.
It's like, yes, I broke into that place, but just because I'm a snoop.
Very un-American.
I just wanted to feng shui their furniture.
There you go. 20 hours for 2 playthroughs, so
Holy
like, wow.
crap.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
I mean, Tyrak. But will he step down? Of course not.
So there's a radio communication about the...
We must resist this man and his government as much as we
This
can.
choice has an impact. Well, I hate Tyrak, so there.
From a fresh new band. Remember, Papa Baby
I hate
loves you.
Tyrax too.
left the radio outside, Denny. Turn it off before you get us arrested.
No.
Fucking
Somebody's gonna come out. I want to play my collectible tape. Look, there it is. Ultimatum. Let's do it. From
Love
the
that
Toxic
song.
Avengers.
Ultimatum by the Toxic Avengers.
Turn it off.
It's not me, I swear.
Uh-oh. That's
Now you're
interesting.
Now you're probably gonna get DCPI'd or whatever they call that.
That's just what I was thinking.
What is
We
it?
don't need a
A
takedown.
what?
Well, I played the tape and now I'm just running away.
DCP.
Here's another guy. Let's talk to him. Yeah, you know, like at Target, that's what they used for their system. Instead of SKU, they had DCPI. Eat rotting
Correct.
food. I
Eat
should
it.
do that, right?
Eat it. Steal the money.
No.
That's the good stuff.
Don't eat the food.
I mean, it was nobody wanted it, so it was fine.
So your health still went up.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Can I have some?
Give money, don't get money.
Then shove off, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
if
have
I had
any
stolen
money
the
to
money,
give,
I could give
dude.
it. Yeah, if I had stolen it, I'd give him some, but mine's a little tight right now. Okay. You said it, Alejandro. It's for the birds. Okay, here we go. Can't get out that way. So we've watched more of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Have you ever watched any more of that, Tyler? You probably still don't have Paramount
No, I
Plus,
haven't.
do you?
Although that last episode we
I
watched was
have
really weird.
Paramount.
Well, then wouldn't hurt to watch
You
more,
look
you know.
lost.
Oops. What episode are we on? I think we watched 7 last night out of 10?
If you want to
Something
run
like
a
that.
Yeah.
trailer, go up the
But
stairs
it
to my
was
right
like a fairy
and
tale.
talk
It
to
was
the
weird.
owner.
It
Oh,
made
that's
me
what I
cry.
I watched some. I got caught up on Rick and Morty.
Oh, that's fun.
My daughter loves it.
What season are they on?
They just finished season 5. Well,
You
a little
know,
while
I-
ago.
I stopped after 3. Should I go back? I don't even know. She said to go up the stairs to her right. What does she mean by her right?
The-
Season 4 is pretty good. Season 5 is kind of hit and miss.
It's
I just-
the hand that doesn't make an L when you put it up.
I just remember in season 3 it was getting like a little bit too dark and mean-spirited. You know, like for instance when Rick killed all those superheroes, you know?
That
Like-
episode's hilarious.
I don't like mean things.
Oh yeah, you're a nice guy.
I am.
He is actually.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
spend $60 or $7 on a water.
I want a place I can sleep for free.
Definitely not.
Oh, he's not going to help me. Dang. $25. I have to go steal the money. That sucks.
Well, I already told you to take it, so...
Alright, fine.
You don't know where you're going.
Look, I was forced into it by my bad living situation. I wouldn't want to be a runaway. Okay, let's close the door so nobody sees me do it. Take money. Hey, look at that. I got 52 now, Tyler. How about that? I could even go give that crazy guy some money.
Nice. Because crazy guys always spend their money very well.
That's true.
I was like, you give them food, not money.
Get a soda, too. Waste all your money.
Well, it might fill up my health. Me
So
lost?
it's not gonna fill up your health.
If you want to run a trailer, go up the stairs to my right.
I better actually get something from renting this trailer. I just
Boom,
walked
chicka,
off on her
wow.
while she was talking. Sorry, lady, I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah, talk too much.
Jeez.
No wonder that guy was yelling at you earlier.
Agreed. Okay, well, $25 or $50 to sleep. 25 sounds
$50. Treat yourself to a nice room.
smart. Yeah.
He just wants you to spend all your money, dude.
That's right.
He's gonna be the loan shark.
Tyler and his great advice. Well, the episode that we watched... Well, I mean, we've been watching some, you know, and I continue to enjoy it. One good thing about Strange New Worlds is it's only very mildly serialized. Like, each episode tells a complete story, which is really cool. But, yeah, the one we watched dealt with the doctor's situation, you know, like his personal troubles and such. And it was mostly a fun, whimsical episode, but also a bit sad, you know? So... And I really thought his plot line, I thought they would have kept it going until at least the very end of the season, if not into the next season. But they're like, no, we're wrapping it up after only a few episodes.
Yeah.
Which is, to me, it's like, wow, is it because they didn't think they'd get another season or something? I just don't know why they wrapped that up so quickly.
Interesting. Could be that reason.
Could also be they needed to get rid of the plot line. I mean...
Well, I mean, just why bring it up if you're not going to do much with it, you know? Because I would not say they did that much with it, but who knows?
Anyway,
No,
it's
I'm
nice to
being
have
very
someone
vague.
normal around here.
Deliberately vague.
Yes.
Blowing the fire.
He's not
Okay.
giving away.
You made her sneeze. How'd you end up here? Thank you, Thyrenia. Oh, and it was an achievement. Thyrenia, you're the best. How'd you end up here? Yeah.
I left home at the start of the summer. I wanted to get out of
Heaven smile, nobody likes Extreme Ghostbusters but you. You know that, right?
My dad thinks
Tyler,
I'm
you
on a
haven't
big
seen
road
Extreme
trip.
Ghostbusters, have you?
What is it?
What it is.
Never going
It's a
back.
cartoon series, little known because it wasn't popular. It was like a sequel series to the real Ghostbusters, to the original cartoon.
Okay.
A lot of
I
times,
was in
actually,
love with
it's
cartoon
scary.
Egon.
With all the security.
Yeah, well, Egon is in it, you know, and that's cool. It's his real voice and everything. But the art style is very heinous in Extreme Ghostbusters. You know, like everybody has like ugly, like solid colored mascara look under their eyes, you know, and one of the Ghostbusters in this new show is in a wheelchair and he goes on adventures with them. They're like, hey, come on, wheelchair guy. He'd be a liability in every single adventure. What is your dead?
That's
Can't get
not
over that.
equal opportunity, man.
I don't know. But it's
Heaven Smile says the
better
ghost
than
designs are
this.
good. I really don't remember that part. You can make it?
I don't know. Only about 1%.
Did you even watch the original Ghostbusters cartoon, Tyler?
No, I didn't know there was one.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler, for your information, there are some free episodes on YouTube on the official Ghostbusters YouTube channel. So someday you could go and look at one, and then you would know. It actually was a pretty good, fun show, but it is a kid's show, so...
Is it like the Star Trek cartoon?
Well, the art's
The
better
original
than-
one?
No, because firstly, it doesn't have the real actors. You know, the Star Trek cartoon had most of the real actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this, for instance, this has Lorenzo Music as the voice of Peter Venkman. Lorenzo Music is also the original cartoon voice of Garfield.
Enough about all
Yeah.
that.
And it's funny how that worked out because Music played Bill Murray's character in Ghostbusters, right? Then Bill Murray went on to play Garfield in the Garfield movies.
Yeah, they talk about that in a Rick and Morty episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Let's play Bella Ciao.
So
I used to play this all the time.
there you go.
You know.
Circles back around to Rick and Morty.
Kano says he watched the regular Ghostbusters cartoon, The Ghostbusters, which was actually not related to the Sony Ghostbusters franchise. Oh no, what is this?
Oh, you're playing the rusty trombone?
Yeah, but it's weird. I'm getting all kinds of hepatitis from this.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
She said not bad, at least. Nice, they already watched all three. I did watch the non-franchise related one.
I watched Ghost Rider.
The movie?
It's a PBS show about solving mysteries with kids, and there's like this little book. It had something to do with reading.
Oh, Writer.
Yeah, Ghost Rider.
Just making farting sounds.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen Ghost Rider, the movies, the Nick Cage awesome ones.
Well, I only saw the very first one, and I thought it was okay-ish, when I saw it in the theater. It really messes up a major Marvel villain, though. Yeah, it's, God, who is it? Is it Nightmare or somebody? I forget the guy's name. He's like a big demon guy, and he's just like a dude with black eyes. It's like, it doesn't look anything like the real character. Why am I still doing this?
Yeah, those pre-MCU Marvel movies were pretty rough for the most part.
Indeed. I think there's a certain charm from Nick Cage's performance and all that, but...
He drives me nuts sometimes.
He does a good job sometimes, and other times he's just so wacky, and it's like, what is up with that?
His wackiness doesn't land, and you just have to deal with it the whole movie.
Yes. Yeah, do you remember we watched that movie, The Color Out of Space, that horror movie?
That's the one I hated. That's the one that, because he, like, every single stereotype that people make fun of him for, he did it in that movie.
Yeah, like...
I swear to God, every single one of them.
His character is going mad in that movie, and he just does his wacky acting and voice and stuff, and it's, like, hard to take him seriously. It kind of messes with the horror a little bit.
It does.
I can see that.
Well, we should probably
Still a movie that I recommend to people who want a real creepy story, though.
This is for you. To remember
Just loves watching movies that make me go, what?
Her name was Connie. Yeah, Brandy doesn't like when they're too disturbing.
No, it's not that. I just want them to make sense.
It does, in my opinion. So I can hitchhike again. I can leave on foot, call a taxi, or wait for a bus. Too bad this girl wouldn't go with me. We could have had a relationship. What's it going to be, Tyler?
Taxi. Take a taxi right over the border.
Jeez, that's like almost all my money, but okay. Took a minute to get going, Dark Six says. Yeah, certainly. I'm glad you saw it. Okay, 147 miles. How close are we going to be now? Not that far. I'll see her again. Good, because we're a perfect match. We also started watching an anime, guys, and I mentioned this in the newsletter, called Futo Pai. Walk the Dinosaur. What? That's an interesting name for this chapter.
That's the name of a song from the 80s.
Oh, I can read things? Yeah, has anyone heard of Futo Pai before I mentioned it? Because, like, if you're big into anime, you might have heard of it. It's one of the current simulcasts on Crunchyroll, which means that they subtitle it, like, the same day or right after it comes out in Japan.
No, not Frito pie. Frito pie is something you eat.
Oh. Nice, Torquay knows about it. That's awesome. Not the same as Frito pie. Jared.
Don't make me
It's called
want
Happy
corn chips. That's not bad. That's bad.
Just north. Should I tell him I'm going to the border or just north, Tyler?
Just north.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So Futo Pai, it's about these pair of detectives, and they have a wacky, mildly abusive lady who they live and work with. I'll take one.
It's
or
not
no
Futo
thanks.
PI.
Oh God, you're right. It probably is PI.
It
Is it
is.
actually PI, Torquay?
Yes.
There's no period, so how would you know it's PI?
Because they're private investigators.
Dang. Okay, fine. How embarrassing. What was that thing?
It's not really
What a
considered.
nerd for not knowing the name of some obscure anime.
Well, they don't say the title out loud.
No.
Yeah, but anyway, it's a news show. The art is really good, and it's a Kamen Rider show. Even though Kamen Rider's not in the title, it's like they want to surprise you. You know, like get people who might not already be into Kamen Rider, I guess. But yeah, there's the main guy can turn into Kamen Rider W, which was a live-action series from like 10 years ago or something.
Just a second.
And so we also watched an episode of the original series to see how they compare, and they're very similar. Like, it's
Yeah.
same kinds of stories and stuff, although the cartoon is maybe getting a little more elaborate with the things that are going on. So, but anyway, for people who like anime, it's cool and you should watch it if you have Crunchyroll. Despite Tyler's apprehension.
Feeling much better now.
Yeah.
He's
Hey, I
feeling
bought some
much-
Funko Pops from Crunchyroll. That counts for something.
Did you really? What'd you get?
All kinds of
Princess Hibana from Fire Force, and someone from Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer? Is it Nezuko? She's great.
No,
What?
it's some blonde kid.
My
Oh,
daughter
okay.
got a
saw you look
Right
Nesco
on, Ravenscourt.
backpack.
Nezuko, yeah. And by the way, I saw like a really good Nezuko cosplayer earlier. I meant to save the photo, but I didn't.
Oh,
but I was
man.
like, wow. Yeah.
And
Anyway.
then mom.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, just a second.
Dropped his pennies.
No.
Ah! Now she's dropping other things. No, it's the
The
one
light.
key light we have. We put it on this table, and it just wants to leap off like every time.
Yeah.
It's so I guess because of the power cord, it messes with the weight of it. It's really annoying.
So, but
Are you a fan
yeah,
of
m-
dinosaurs?
she started talking about all the backpacks and all the anime backpacks. She's like, "Oh, and that's this and this," and my mom's eyes are just glazing over. Like, okay,
Speaking of
it was
dinos,
hilarious.
have you seen this movie that came out?
He's talking to me about dinosaurs.
Park.
Gigantic Park.
I'm gonna start walking the dinosaur again. I'm singing it in my head. You know I am.
This guy's into dinosaurs.
Know if I believe you.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
lean forward.
Yeah, that's who it was. Zenitsu or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah, guys, we watched the first season of Demon Slayer. It's just been quite a while since we saw it. We really should get back into it sometime. In fact, I got the game of it, and
Well,
we keep not playing for some
your
reason.
son definitely
It's
wants
a
to.
portable VCR.
Ooh,
It's a
it's
game of it.
I can watch tapes whenever
Yeah,
I
it's
want.
on. It actually came out on Switch after the other consoles, but it's on Xbox and PlayStation as well. And they keep adding stuff to it, like they keep updating it and also doing paid DLC with new characters.
Like an action game or a fighting game.
I think it might be a 3D fighter, but I could be wrong. Like I really don't know. Have any of you guys played the Demon Slayer game? Tell us about it.
My daughter would have loved Gigantic Park.
Only anime game I've ever played is Attack on Titan.
But I mean, that's quite a good one.
Yeah, it is. Those games. I played both of them. They're fun.
But she passed away.
Part one's better, right?
Yeah, part one's a little better. I mean, part two is just like,
Well,
I don't know.
bad
They didn't like do enough new stuff. Like a lot of part two is just playing part one again, but like a slimmed down version. And then some of the online is all wacky in part two too.
Yeah, I seem to remember that the online mode got worse, and that was
Yeah, it
what-
did.
That's what kept me from really being into it. It follows the events of the anime. Dark6 says, "Yeah, but what is it like? Is it a fighting game?" And it is not Wasted Heaven Smile. You're so wrong.
Lad said it's kind of both.
I won't think about that terrible thing that happened to her.
The terrible thing that happened to his
I'm
daughter.
very angry if I did.
Why is everybody's son or daughter like,
Take a snooze.
you know?
Teen and your brain is still developing.
This dude is insane.
It was first the cop's son, and now his daughter, and
He told me to rest, and I don't have any option but to rest. Considering that this game is apparently crazy long, it's going to be like starting to watch a show and never finishing it, because I'm probably never going to have time to play it. Or, it's not, you know, Tyler, it's not always that I don't have time, it's just that when I get home from work, I'm 90% of the time I'm tired and I just want to watch, like, shows or movies or go out to dinner or something. Like, I'm so bad at playing games after work.
Yeah, video games take more, like, they're less relaxing typically, usually, than, like, watching a show. They're more interactive, so you have to put more of your brain into it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, sometimes it's that Heaven Smile, but not always. Let's lean forward. Let's see what's up. There's a VCR. Let's steal a VCR.
Another car broken down. Hopefully you're an engine expert too, not just a tire expert.
Wouldn't that be great? There's a couple of VHS tapes that just fell out. Night of the Killer Pineapples. It's like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, maybe?
Probably.
Lola
This guy must just live in his car. He has like pictures of his family, and he has a VHS with a TV in it.
It seems that way. So I could play Lola, or I could not play anything. He may get mad at me, but I'm interested in Lola, which maybe is not.
Lola.
Let's do it. Cotton Tyler.
My on-point singing will get you DCPI'd.
Oh no, look at that. It's footage of her being killed by the terrorist attack, the mountain rubble thing.
Well, I'm glad that guy recorded it.
Yeah.
What a creep.
Well, uh-oh. Now he's asking me a question. I don't have a good answer.
No, I didn't watch your, what are they called? Stag film about a woman dying.
It's
No,
not
I think
snuff film.
Snuff film.
Uh-oh.
You watched one of my cassettes.
Garrett's cold anger. I don't know if you want that to go down or up.
I said I'm sorry. Oh no, one is very private to me. Oh.
Don't tell the truth. You should have watched Killer Pineapples.
Okay, let's ask. Killer Pineapples?
That'll explain the screaming, alright. It's pretty hardcore.
Thank goodness he's not checking. Would this guy kill us if we said the wrong thing, or I don't know.
If his cold anger gets too high, I always hate when my cold anger is high.
Ice cold anger.
I'm not sure.
My fiery anger.
Hey look, I
that you need to
acquired the
worry
ability
about.
Cleverness. Access new dialogue choices.
Maybe one day in real life you'll get that, Paul.
Yeah, I need to be more clever, don't I?
Huck and roll.
Yeah, he does sound a bit familiar. I'm only 9 miles from the border, guys. It looks like I might be getting towards the end, am I not? Is something going to happen that keeps me from getting there?
If you're that close to the border, you could walk. I'm just saying.
Yep. My life went down, I guess.
I couldn't walk 9 miles.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you really had to, don't you think you might be able to? It would suck.
Yeah, maybe like over a week.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds horrible.
When we were in Europe in June, we walked 5 to 10 miles a day.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. No.
It was
Achievement.
awesome.
Oh, you play as multiple teens, she says. You've reached Road 96 for the first time. That's the name of the game.
You don't say.
I love when movies say the name of the movie in the movie.
I do, yes.
It's a sign of a good movie.
It must have been hard to get to Road 96. Actually, it was super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Thank you, Ryan George.
Poor Tyler. Yes.
Out of the loop.
Yeah,
Pitch
well,
meeting.
you did watch one of the pitch meeting videos
And
once,
to get
Tyler.
them.
Didn't I? You watched the Godzilla King of the Monsters one, I think.
Of what?
The pitch meeting for
Oh,
Godzilla
the pitch
King
meeting.
of the
I've watched a
Monsters.
few of the pitch ones, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same jokes over and over, but sometimes it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not just... There's the certain things that he uses each time, which
Right.
is fun to me. But he does make, like, actual insightful criticism quite a lot of the time, you know? So, like... Especially when it's something that I had a lot of problems with, I love watching and seeing him humorously point out those flaws, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why did it... I can't go that way, so why even let me go that way? Anyway, I guess I'll go back to the road. Oh, nice. Heaven Smile watches pitch meetings as well. Yeah, he got his own YouTube channel. He was... Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just not finding where I'm supposed to go. So pitch meeting was a part of Screen Rant, and I think maybe it still is, but they spun it off into its own channel.
Screen Rant is one of those awful websites that just writes nonstop SEO articles that clog up Google searches.
There is a lot of that, yes. I think there's some... I mean, like, I think sometimes they have actual good stuff too, but there's just so much to wade through. But I guess they make their money.
Probably.
Okay, can I squeeze through this?
Click, 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 click. Gotta get them clicks.
Well, I mean, it's horrible that that's the way things went with websites. You know, like think of all the good websites over the years. They got bought out or shut down or something. Real shame. Like Kotaku is not the site that it used to be. They still publish some good articles, but they publish so much less. Like you can't get all your game news there like you used to be able to. Oh, and I still have to stay off the road.
I get my game news from you.
Giant Bomb. Did Giant Bomb actually shut down, or it's just different than it used to be?
I think it's still there, just none of the original creators are around anymore, and it's not as interesting.
Yeah, I seem to remember they got bought out by somebody, and that the people still working there didn't like them. I mean, that's so often the case. When someone buys out a website, then all the writers end up suffering as a result.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it. We're making it through.
You keep looking sideways. Just go down the path.
I am. This is a path. I think
now
there's
you
actually
are.
Two. Good old Jeff
Screen
Gershman.
rant videos are also pretty cool.
Oh yeah, he makes his own comedic videos, Ryan George, on his own personal channel, and they're good too. Like a lot of them are like the first man to do this, or like the it's like funny origin stories for things.
The first man to ever have a dream. The first man to. Yeah.
He had one about adulting, or being an adult or something, and I showed it to my class. It's so funny. At the very end, he's like, "Look at me, I'm adultery," and it's like, no. Add a stone or destroy Karen. Let's add a stone.
Although I did have to listen to my daughter talk about NordVPN for...
Oh gosh, yeah, because he had built-in ads for it. Yeah, she was real into it for a while, and then she just totally fell out of being in love with it. I'm approaching something. Gershman is still a threat. Famicor says, yeah, didn't he start a podcast or something? Like, what's he doing now?
They say he's still at Giant Bomb.
No, I thought he left. Like, I thought I read just like a month or two ago that he left. Good night, Monkbox. It's great to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Really, really nice of you to hang out with us when you're not even home.
Your trip goes smoother than this girl's who's on her way to the border.
That's right.
Yeah, and hopefully your car doesn't break down in Ohio.
Jeez.
But you can say hi to mine, because it's still there.
Yeah, did we ever actually explain that to everybody?
I got home.
Hope so. Yeah, you know, when Brandy was on her way back from Canada, her car broke down in Ohio, and yeah, we did talk about it in Discord at least. You know, like it's a Kia, and the engine has always, like, it's already had to been replaced before. They're replacing it again. Like, it's covered under the warranty because it's just got a dang faulty engine.
Yeah. So I'm without my
Yeah,
car
it must
for
be
2
junk.
months. But it's free.
Yeah, I mean, at least they pay for it. We just got to wait for them to slowly do the repair and then ship the car back.
Yeah.
Can I help you at all?
Fortune Pig, $3. Let's do that. Oh. I just gave up $3 for nothing, Tyler.
So who, are you the same person now, or are you someone else?
I'm still the girl at the very end, right? Like, I haven't beaten it yet. What caused the collapse? Oh, the anniversary of the collapse.
For conspiracy theories. Normally, I hear there are incriminating government docs out there. If we could just
Well,
get
it would
our
be
hands
cool.
on those.
Even though, I was a full-time, I mean, basically a full-time journalist for a long time, I never really got to be on a lot of different podcasts and things like that. I was just on that movie podcast a few times, and that was it.
You're doing one now about die.
You want to get my wife and I busted?
What'd you... Yeah, and now I have my own die-cat. But I'm talking about, like, going on a podcast with famous people, you know, like, get the recognition that would bring. Well, thank you, Heaven Smile. Just let me know.
Smile and Jeff are like besties.
Who are?
Heaven Smile and Jeff.
That's a good thing. Should I buy a drink or should I save my money, Tyler? My health is pretty high.
Save money.
Alright. Then let's just keep going down the road. Here's my Jeff Gershman story. I could pick a lock if I had the skill. It seems that I don't have the skill for it or something. Force yourself into truck. Oh, God. Why not?
Just go walk across the border. I think they'll let you through.
I'm not so sure. I think I should sneak into this truck.
Right on the bottom of the truck, like Like Tom Cruise in that movie.
Mission Impossible.
I'd be so scared to do that. I feel like they'd hit a rock or something and it'd just bust my brain out.
Wow.
That could, if you're hanging underneath a vehicle, that could easily happen. You know, or a speed bump. A speed bump would kill you.
In your car.
Definitely in my car. My car has always been a bit low. Ooh, keep or eat. Let's eat. Yay, I just got some kind of snack. Hide behind box. Let's do that. What's in the box, Tyler?
What's in the box?
A human head.
I watched that movie. I watched that movie recently again.
Really? How'd you like it?
It could be better than it is, like, because it is really a very gripping story, like a very intense story. It would have been fun to see in theaters, but the pacing's a little off.
Like slow or just uneven?
Yeah, just like slow and like, I don't know. It's very dark. Could be better than it was.
Oh no, they're detecting me. Oh god. Don't change until you cross the border or fail to.
Blade's giving you tips.
I could have thrown a snack to a dog if I hadn't eaten it. Why'd I have to be such a greedy Gus?
Because you were hungry.
This is scary. This is giving me anxieties.
You're dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty dead. Sneak out the bottom. Sneak out the bottom, quick! It looked like there's a panel. Now what? Am I... They didn't find me.
Wolfblade says stop.
Yeah,
moving.
I mean, I wasn't. I, like...
Run to the border.
Oh my gosh, I'm hanging
Oh,
under
now
the
you're
truck.
under the truck like we were talking about. Now you're gonna bash your head open on a rock.
Can I not sneak back in? Oh no, now they're stopping us again.
You're dead.
Oh my gosh! Hold your breath. I'm holding it.
Sure are worried about that border.
Yeah, for real. Like... Moving your head counts, Heaven Smile says. Fine. Oh no, my health is just ticking down.
Yeah, good thing you have lots of health.
Yeah, but... Please, stop with your sci-fi scanner.
They have breathing scanners.
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was tense.
I hope
Pretty
you get
cross.
caught.
Tyler!
That would have been
Whose side
more
are you
fun.
on anyway? Since when are you the authoritarian?
That's hilarious.
I don't got no health. Just from holding my breath a long time, I nearly died.
That happens to me too.
Jeez.
Freedom.
Freedom!
Nothing is more important.
Freedom, that's the good
Many
stuff.
others in Petra still looking for it.
I did it!
You gotta cross the border?
Despite Tyler's advice. Election day, 88 days later. Yeah, what's gonna happen? Oh, things are on fire.
That's not good.
Do they not believe in the peaceful transfer of power?
Oh, wow. Who would have ever thought that would happen? Ever.
Oh wow, she says I would have died if I hadn't eaten the snack because of my health. That's a good point, Thyrenia.
Yeah, but if you hadn't, then you could throw it to then you wouldn't have had to climb down in the first place.
Yeah, what about that? I would have, but they would have done the breathing scanner anyway? Is that what... Maybe they just would have done it anyway, T-Dog.
Too easy. They should have...
What is a breathing
Caught you.
scanner?
So each
this
time you
game-
play your... Yeah?
This game's set in 1996, so they have really good futuristic technology.
For real, they can tell if you're breathing or not. Everybody, we've been playing Road 96 for Xbox. It's also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. It sells for $20. It seems like a really cool, well thought out adventure game and it deals with like a little bit of historical / political themes, you know, which is cool stuff that you don't see in games all that often. So I was pretty impressed by it. Although I was sad I didn't get to do much real driving, but the side cart thing, I wasn't crazy about that, so maybe it's for the best. But Tyler, thanks for being a great co-host as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
Brandy, thanks for hanging out with us.
Always.
You're so tan right now. I didn't even think you'd been in the sun lately. Icky, who has left, thanks for running the contest. Extra special thanks to our subscribers for keeping the stream going. Also, thanks to our regular viewers for hanging out with us as well. It's always so great to see you guys, and we don't know what we're streaming next week, but I will send out some emails and I'll find something for us, so don't worry about that. There's our Shih Tzu. Excellent. He's got the Ninja Turtles. Love it. All right, so we love you guys. We'll see you next week, and remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Little Sperry Berry boys.
That ought to hold them? Is that what you're trying to say?
That ought to hold them.
You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, Tyler.
Yeah, you do.
Let's say bye to all our friends. Who is here?
Everybody.
Sperry Berry boy.
Sperry Berry Boy, the best. Shih Tzu.
EX Latino Heat.
BX. Right on.
Heaven
Perfectito.
Smile.
Heaven Smile.
Theridia. Wolfie.
Thyrenia and Wolfie. Who?
6. Porky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Torky was fun to talk to tonight. We're glad you made it, Torky. Kano, which is Alejandro.
Wasn't there
Itzu.
a lemon
Shih Tzu.
something?
Don't call him... That language was uncalled for, Tyler. Homie
Hey,
Drew is
just
here,
his
too.
name. Itzu.
It's she. There's an H and everything.